I wanted the night to be simple. Just us at that little trattoria with the crooked table where we had our first date. The same waiter who knows to bring extra parmesan without even asking. 4 years married, you know. I thought a quiet, familiar ritual might steady us. The last few months, our conversations, they felt more like negotiations. She had a new client, a new trainer, new late nights. It all sounded reasonable, until you stacked them up and realized they'd built a wall you couldn't see over. I asked careful questions because I wanted to be a good husband. She gave careful answers because she wanted to be a plausible wife. We were both just playing our parts. That afternoon, driving home, I passed the co-working space where she sometimes met clients. Her car was in its usual spot. I don't know what made me slow down. Habit? Curiosity? Maybe just a gut feeling that felt more like a stomach ache. And then I saw her. She came out holding hands with a man I didn't recognize. Their fingers were interlaced, like this wasn't the first time they'd found each other in the daylight. He kissed her temple. She laughed, this easy, practiced laugh. The whole world just tilted, and I felt everything inside me come loose. I didn't honk. I didn't follow them. I just drove home. I sat on the rug with our dog, the house exactly as it had been. 2 mugs in the sink, a plant I keep forgetting to water, and the calendar on the fridge, with a sloppy star circled around tonight's date. I Googled a family lawyer. I didn't want a fight. I wanted instructions. I asked her, "How do I handle this with decency?" She told me, "Quiet and specific. Don't improvise when you're hurt. Decide what you want, say it once, and leave before you say something you can't take back." So, I decided. I made copies of all our official documents, the deed, insurance, certificates. I found a list of therapists and circled the ones with openings. I rented a small apartment with a window facing a brick wall. I bought a lamp and some hangers, proof that I could take care of a future version of me. I wrote a page titled 30-Day Trial Separation Proposal and slid it into an envelope with a spare key and a dog-sharing schedule I.e.d. drawn out with a ruler. Then, I changed our dinner reservation from 2 people to 8. I texted our parents, telling them I wanted to surprise her with a toast. It wasn't a lie, just an edited truth. I found the man's work email on her company's website. I sent him one line. "You don't know me, but you do. Dinner at 7 at Trattoria Lido. No scene. I need you to hear something once. If you don't come, that's your choice." At 7, the restaurant was buzzing. The long table I'd reserved felt like a dare. Her parents arrived first, smiling but confused. My parents came in quieter, sensing something was off. My wife walked in at 7:12, wearing the blue dress I'd asked her to. She scanned the table, her smile dropping in a way that would have been funny if it weren't my life. Then he walked in behind her, pausing in the doorway like someone who knows they're the surprise, and not in a good way. I gestured to the empty chair. I didn't raise my voice. I said I wanted to say something once, to the people who would otherwise hear shredded versions of it later. I slid the envelope to her. "In there," I said, "is a 30-day plan. I've rented a place. We can meet with one of the therapists on that list. For 1 month, no yelling, no social media confessions. We talk only in therapy or with a mediator. The dog alternates weeks. At the end of 30 days, we decide if we're rebuilding or saying goodbye." I slid a second empty envelope toward him. "I don't know you," I said. "I'm not here to shame you. If you continue this with her, do it in the light. If not, then leave her alone. No midnight check-ins. No breadcrumbs of maybe. Don't keep her in limbo just to feel wanted." I turned to our parents. "I'm asking you not to pick sides. You didn't cause this. You don't have to clean it up. If you text us, text love, not strategy." She finally spoke. "You blindsided me." I replied, "I got blindsided first. This is me leaving before I turn into someone I don't recognize." I raised my water glass, wished everyone health in whatever came next, thanked the staff, and walked out. The night air hit like plunging into cold water, painful, but clean. Back at the apartment, it smelled like new paint. I took out the gift bag I'd planned to bring to dinner. Inside was a notebook with Year 5 on the cover. I opened it to the first page and wrote 2 words. Day 1. Then I ate cereal on the floor and slept through the night for the first time in months. The next morning, the texts came. My wife, we need to talk. Her mother, you humiliated our family. My dad, proud of you for staying calm. An unknown number. I'm sorry. I only answered my wife. I'll meet you with a mediator on Saturday. I won't discuss this over text. Then I turned off my phone. Even when your life falls apart, the world insists on email. The mediator's office had soft chairs and a bowl of hard candies. We sat across from each other like strangers. She said it started when we were barely speaking, that he made her feel seen. She said inviting our parents felt like punishment. I told her it wasn't punishment, it was containment. I didn't want to perform our worst moment in every family kitchen for years to come. The mediator asked what we wanted right now. I said clarity, respect, space. She said a chance to make amends, even if it didn't mean staying married. Life didn't pause for us. I built a crooked bookshelf and decided I liked it anyway. The dog learned the new route between our apartments. People wanted to label what I'd done. Brave, petty, theatrical, dignified. I didn't help them choose. I learned that shock isn't just seeing a kiss you weren't meant to see. It's the quiet you choose afterward. It's refusing to audition your pain for a crowd. On day 30, my notebook was full of small entries. Coffee that finally had a taste, sunlight on the river. We met with the mediator again. 2 folders on the table, structured reconciliation and separation. We talked about sunlight and secrecy, and what it would cost to fix something without pretending it never broke. I walked home with a new plant. My phone buzzed. It was her. Thank you for not destroying me when you could have. I typed and erased a few times, then sent back, thank you for being honest today. It wasn't forgiveness, and it wasn't final. It was just 2 people speaking in daylight. In the apartment, I put the plant on the windowsill. I opened my notebook and wrote, Day 30. I didn't explain myself today. I didn't have to. The building breathed around me, and for the first time in a long time, the quiet felt like mercy. Thank you for listening to my story. If you've ever felt lost in a moment like this, remember that your response is your own. You have the right to choose quiet, to choose dignity. If you found this story meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content about navigating life's difficult turns. Take care.